Why keep God's commandments? Some people say trying to keep God's commandments is legalism. And it is if you're trying to keep God's commandments to get saved or to stay saved. And that won't work. Not only isn't it biblical, it won't work. The Bible tells us in Ephesians 2:8-9, we are saved by grace through faith, and that not of ourselves. It is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. In fact, for us to try to keep the commandments to get saved or to help God save us is probably offensive to Jesus, who gave his life for us, because we can't save ourselves. Only he can save us. And the only way we stay saved is by his grace, by surrendering to him every day. So why keep his commandments? 1 John 3:4 says, "For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not burdensome." If his commandments are burdensome for me, I'm probably trying to keep them to stay saved or get saved. But if they're not burdensome, it's probably because I love Jesus. I try to keep God's commandments because I love Jesus. I mean, he's the one who came to this earth, said he was going to be crucified and resurrected, and he was. I'm going to follow him. I love him. Jesus said in John 14:15, "If you love me, keep my commandments." So why keep God's commandments? Because we love him. It won't get us saved or keep us saved. We do it because we love him. When my wife asks me to do something like take out the trash, which she doesn't have to ask, but I do it not so she doesn't divorce me. I do it because I love her. The Bible also tells us in Psalms and other places that when we keep God's commandments, we will be blessed. In other words, we won't be making problems for ourselves. The world brings us enough problems without our help. But if I'm breaking God's commandments, I'm going to be setting myself up for problems. So today I encourage you to live in God's grace and keep his commandments and enjoy a life walking with Jesus.